If you're thinking of starting a business partnership and haven't done the basic foundation work yet, you could be getting yourself in a lot of trouble. Starting a business partnership can be fun, it can be exciting, it can be the thing that actually makes it so you can start a business. But a lot of business partnerships, the people that are starting the partnerships get caught up in the actual business and the excitement of starting a business that they forget to do some of the basic foundational work. And I don't blame them. I mean, most people, I wouldn't know where to begin to go start my business partnership. Basically, the ones I've started, I've gone to my friends and said, hey, you want to start a business? And we got things going. And unfortunately, I've had a business partnership go wrong. And now, whenever I pursue a new partnership, there are some things I put in place before I get to the point where things are going really badly. And I wish I'd done something before to prevent it. And so a lot of the common mistakes that business partnerships will make is they don't know where to begin. They have a fear of doing it wrong, so they figure they'll just figure it out later when they have more time and resources to do it. They believe that just trusting each other is enough, and it's easy to trust each other when there's nothing on the line at the very beginning of a business. They're too embarrassed to ask a friend or a partner to help them figure things out. They don't want to pay for a lawyer to help them write a good partnership agreement. They don't think it's that important, and the list goes on and on. They want to make sure they've made the right decision. And so if any of these things sound like something you've been a part of, then I definitely have a resource that you ought to look into. And the reason why you ought to be thinking about this is because partnerships really can go seriously wrong. And it's almost like a marriage. And people, before they get married, create prenuptial agreements, do things so that if something goes wrong, there's an agreement in place to know what to happen. A lot of business partnerships don't take the same legal precautions. And there are a lot of things that could go wrong along the lines of what if your partnership dies? What if your partner dies? Or what if your partner loses interest in the business? They change their mind. What if they have other financial obligations that make it so they can no longer support or pull their weight around the business? And there are a lot of things that actually need to be discussed by a partnership before you get things going. And the hard part is there are a lot of boilerplate templates out on the internet, things that you can go find, and a bunch of legal jargon, you sign the dotted line, and you get to the end, and what you have basically is a piece of paper that means nothing, because the problem with a partnership is you're taking two unique individuals, putting them together, and each individual is going to have their own issues and problems that need to be resolved, strengths and weaknesses. And so really to write a good partnership agreement and to get your partnership set on the right track, you ought to have some help from somebody that really knows what they're doing in this regard. And I've had a partnership where we had some things going right with our business, but my partner was involved on a bigger level with the company. He decided he wanted to sell out the company to somebody else, and he decided to sell out parts of my interest that weren't his to sell. And of course, we had like legal agreements in place, but we never had a great formal partnership agreement that said who would do what. It was all kind of done under the assumption of a gentleman's agreement and a handshake. And so when something serious started to happen, which was a sellout of the company, there wasn't a strong foundation to help us keep the partnership together. And so it ended up in a pretty severe legal fight, and no longer friends with the partner, no longer in business with the partner. And so for that reason, I think it's worth it for any. If you would have asked me at the very beginning of the business if I thought it would have ended badly, I would have said no. We'll work hard. We'll work things out. We're easygoing. We're good personalities, and it didn't happen. And so, I would recommend that if you are considering a partnership, that you strongly look into the services offered by Doreen Lahavi. She's been coaching business partnerships for years, and she has a background in psychology, and so she knows how to take unique personalities, unique individuals, and help you identify what the key factors are going to be in your relationship that need to be identified and put into a proper partnership arrangement. Right now, she's offering a free consultation where she can help you get some of the basic things that you need to put your partnership together. And so if you click on the link below in this video, that's how you can get started to actually have Doreen help you out. And I think that it would be definitely worth your time. Thanks.